Yesterday, I finally did it. I pulled the trigger, committed, and registered for Breck Epic. And because I love pain, I decided to do it on my single speed. So Breck Epic is a 6-day stage race. I've raced it a number of times before. As such, I have a fairly good idea of what I'm getting myself into. I think over the 6 days, it's 200 something miles with 40,000 feet of climbing. So lots of climbing, lots of descending, and a lot of riding. A lot of it is super steep. I will be hiking a certain amount. Because there is so much descending and a lot of it is rough, I need to make some changes to my single speed. This is the way I raced it for national champs. It was awesome. That was a fairly straightforward, mellow course. Breck Epic is not like that. Breck Epic is rough, it's rocky, it's hard, it's fast, sharp rocks. So I will definitely be making some changes. And the first thing is that I will be putting a 120 mil fork on. Right now I have a 100 mil fork, and once again, it was great for nationals. It would not be enough for Breck. I'm gonna put a bigger fork on. I'm gonna put a bigger front rotor on. I'm gonna put a 180, because right now I have a 160 on there. And then over the next couple of weeks until Breck starts, I will be experimenting with gearing and trying to figure out what gearing feels good for sort of different days. Right now, I'm just gonna leave on the 3220 that I raced for nationals, and I'm gonna go up and ride north side at Taos Ski Valley, which is where I did my Everesting last year. Back to Fraser, this time on a single speed. I thought I was never gonna ride that trail again, ever. All right, here's the entrance to Northside. My understanding is that part of the goal for this ride, at least in Mike's view, is to practice hiking, because there are some very steep sections that I will not be riding on a single speed, both here and at Breck Epic. So this is my chance to practice some of that hiking up steep stuff. I have to stop and try to fix this brake. It's annoying and it's just sucking watts, which I do not need. No, it does not help. All right, it's a little bit better.
Better, yeah.
Hike-a-bike practice. What I remember from racing Breck single speed 9 years ago is that for the way I hiked made a big difference. I found if I lengthened my stride, even though it slowed down my, I guess, cadence, like I took steps more slowly, but by taking longer steps, I still went faster than I did when I was taking like little short, fast steps. So I gotta practice long, slow-ish steps. I'll also find out if these are the right shoes, or if I should go for the X-Alp Elevates, which are a little bit more flexible in the sole. A bear with diarrhea, you say? Looking at this, the average gradient is something like 20%. Yeah, it's pretty steep.
Yeah.
Let's see if Macky can not flat XC tires on a literal boulder field. We're good. You have a big twig in your shoe. Low-hanging branches. Not 80% of max capacity, 80% of what you want to be doing right now. So 80% of 80%. Come here, giant cow dog. Hello, beautiful. Oh, yes, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Come here. Where are your people?
It's okay.
He's so big.
Oh, cool.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah,
Good. This is a very cool dog. Hi, buddy. Excuse me.
There he is, Sydney Macky.
Yeah.
Go do your thing, guys.
Hey, buddy. Beep, beep.
I'm just trying to tell this guy 11 times. We got 10 more to go.
Yeah, right. Go with your people, silly goose.
I think that was actually excellent training for Breck Epic. Just under 3 hours, 2 hours, 58 minutes, which I think most of the Breck days will be longer than that. 21 miles, I think the shortest Breck day is 35, so that will be longer. 4,600 feet of climbing, almost 4,700 feet of climbing. That I think is actually fairly standard for Breck. I'd say most of the days are like 5 to 6. What I figured out on the second lap is that anything above 10% grade for an extended period of time is too hard on a 3220, which is what I'm on right now. So Sunday I have another single speed ride. I will probably come back up here, but I'm going to put on a 3020 for that. So that would be a 1 to 1.5 ratio and see how that is. Today is day 2 of Breck Epic training camp, as I'm calling this week. I've got another 3-hour ride. This time I will be on the Rocket, and it's just 3 hours of endurance. Definitely a little tired from yesterday. The back of my heels are a little bit chafed from hiking, so I may try a different pair of shoes because I know I will be doing a certain amount of hiking, but I will not be doing any hiking today because I'm on the Rocket, which is geared. The plan is to just go out, ride steady for 3 hours, come back, and that is the workout for today. I'm about an hour in, climbed and descended 1,500 feet, and I have to admit, I'm definitely tired from yesterday. I got on the bike and I was like, yeah, I'm a little bit tired. And then I stopped at one point and ate a snack. And I was like, oh yeah, wow. My back is tight, definitely tired. So I'm glad I'm doing this so that it will be hopefully a little bit less of a shock to the system when I do it at Breck Epic for 6 days in a row. I'm about 2 hours in now. Stopped to take in the gorge view, which is pretty awesome. You can't quite see the river, but you can actually hear it because things are flowing a lot. We've had a lot of moisture recently, which is awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna eat another snack. I think I'm gonna have a crispy rice cake. I think this is the chocolate one. These are pretty delicious. Anyway, I'm gonna have a crispy rice cake and then continue. I've got an hour left and about 1,000 feet to climb back to the house. Okay, I'm out on the road now. My GPS says I have 1,100 feet to climb back to the house. I'm at 2:27 time-wise, so I think it's gonna take me maybe 45 minutes to get back, so I'll be a little bit over my 3 hours, but my legs are definitely still feeling it. That was 3 hours and 6 minutes, 37.5 miles, 3,600 feet of climbing, and I really need a recovery drink now. Well, I thought my training for today was done, but my younger brother Remy, whose birthday is on Saturday, has asked me to help him hike an extremely heavy couple of packs up to the base of a rock where he is going to be bolting a new climbing route. He's a big rock climber, so I get to carry that blue one, which probably weighs, I don't know, 50 pounds, for 2.5 miles and 2,000 feet of climbing. And I'm going to use that as my hike-a-bike training. Here we are, hiking up a trail currently, and then not a trail soon, with really, really light, easy to carry packs. Remy estimated that these packs are somewhere in the 60 and 70 pound range.
Yeah, yours is way heavy.
Yeah.
I added a few rocks in there for you for weight training.
Oh, thanks, that's what I needed. And then keys, we estimated 150, is that right, Key?
Yeah, I think 180.
180. Here we are, escaping into the wilderness. Look at these two.
Got a little service. Gotta get my fix.
I'm glad of two things. One, the hiking during Breck Epic, not this steep. And two, my bicycle weighs a lot less than this pack. And since everything is generally trail, I will not have to carry it on my back. What are you doing, Rim?
Oh, we're just adding some knots so it's easier to pull your way up this little technical section before the base.
I think the rope didn't stretch as much for Key.
Nice work, Macky.
I think we made it. Apparently, this
Now you just have to go up it.
is what Remy is planning on climbing.
Alright. Good work, team.
Good job.
2 hours.
I have to say, I'm not actually as tired today as I thought I was going to be, given yesterday's 3-hour ride and 3.5, 4-hour hike, which included a lot of just like hiking, scrambling straight up. So I feel decent. I suspect as soon as I get on the bike, I'm going to be very tired. But another 3-hour ride today on the road bike. Ooh, that was thunder. That's not what I need. Definitely had a bit of a slow start this morning, slept in a little bit, and just was not moving very fast. So to me, I guess that says I am tired, but I don't feel as muscularly sore as I would have expected.
Yes, I believe I'd be a saint, and I'll keep myself from feeling with the pictures that I paint, but I'll keep on losing it till I've lost the only thoughts that keep me sane.
Well, I decided that given what the weather looks like, I should go ride the ski valley first and then go do the loop, because clouds and storms tend to build up over the ski valley and the higher elevations earlier. So hopefully I can escape that. Clouds are definitely building up. All right, coming into Village of Taos Ski Valley.
I'll keep on losing it. I think that I need to rearrange things.
All right. Oh man, that was hard. My first time descending the ski valley with a 2x in a very long time.
Casting late, you burn my days away. Oh God, I've lost the only thought that keeps me sane.
Wow, those are some very dark, threatening clouds. And I predict that they are coming this way. I would rather not get totally soaked or struck by lightning. Well, here's the rain. I did not escape it. Come on, let's ride out of it. Hup, hup, hup. Looks like I'm riding into the next storm now and looking back towards the mountains. There might be a clear patch that I ride through. Yesterday, I got on this road, but from the other direction. So same climb as yesterday. I think yesterday it took me about 35 minutes. I'm hoping today will be similar because I'm on skinny tires and am more tired. So hopefully those two things will equalize. Oh, that was lightning for sure. Oh yeah, that was a scary one. One storm is right over there to the left, and it seems to be dropping marble-sized hail. You might be able to see them bouncing off the road here. Yeah, those are definitely marble-sized. Here it comes. Ouch! Ow! Wow, that was painful. Welcome to New Mexico in July. I'm hiding under this tree. I've been here for about 3 or 4 minutes now, and it doesn't really look like it's stopping. If it were just rain, I would keep riding, but this hail is huge and very painful, so I'm gonna keep hiding under this tree. The road is partially flooding, as you can see here, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Is that a hole? No, that's not a hole, okay. All right, as long as it sticks to just rain, I should be good. I've got probably, about, uh-oh, my rear tire is low. That's no bueno. The question is it all the way flat or not? All right, let's put some air in and see if that does it. Well, I feel comfortable calling that a perfect storm, pun intended, because there was a hailstorm that I got caught in. And then after the hailstorm, as I started riding again, I realized my tire had gone flat because there was a piece of glass in it. I took my tire off and I put a tube in, and then I pinched the tube as I was reinstalling it, which I haven't done in forever. So then my tube was flat, so I had to ride home on a flat tire, which took about 40 minutes and should have taken 20 or something. I also bonked, ate my last bar, it wasn't enough, and then I stopped at every single apricot tree that I passed and ate apricots off the ground. All of that to say, that was not my most successful ride. Today is another 3-hour ride on the single speed at Fraser. And I was looking at the activity on Training Peaks, and it's funny because the description says 2 laps at Fraser on the single speed. Why? Because Mike Mack. And Mike Mack is the guy who puts on Breck Epic. Today, I wanna make a couple of small changes after riding Fraser on the single speed, 4 days ago now? So the first thing I'm gonna do is put a 30-tooth chainring on instead of a 32 and see if that makes some of the pitches more rideable, try to get an idea of what sort of gradient I can ride with a 30-20 instead of a 32-20, which I have on there currently. And then the other thing is I'm gonna use my other shoes. The ones I was using were good, but I definitely got rubbing on my heel when I was hiking. Well, I did not get as early of a start as I was hoping because I was still tired, definitely. So things are looking a little cloudy up there. It's supposed to rain at 1, it is now about 11. So I could potentially be rained on for an hour. Hopefully that will not happen.
How's the 30?
Well, it was feeling a lot better than the 20 at the beginning of the ride, but...
Wait, then the 20?
Sorry, then the 32 at the beginning of the ride. But now that we're 25 minutes in, it's not feeling a whole lot different.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That was a boom for sure. Oof, I don't remember this section. Turbo. Bye, Macky. Seems like a very bad place to be in a thunderstorm.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the storm's over there. Fraser's
Yeah.
over there. Malachite's over there.
So go Malachite.
Yeah, I guess so.
I might seat down because it makes me a lower, less of a lightning rod. We could go down and we could go up
Yeah, I think
the road, whether or not we tried to go up, come down a trail or not. That would be far less exposed, which may or may not make a difference. I'm sure someone will hop into the comments and tell us that we are going to die either way. Which is ironic, because by then we will have already edited the video. If we survive. Wow. It is gorgeous though. Give it that. You guys might have realized the climate change has turned northern New Mexico into a high alpine rainforest. It's a totally new ecosystem. We're still adjusting to this luscious dirt, but probably some other problems, like a lot more trees down. Wow, cool! This is such a cool trail. This whole area is so cool. Here's the loam. Oh, baby! New Mexico loam is what we're known for. Tree here, and a little bit of a erosion, which is the problem with our tropical high altitude rainforest situation. Yeah, my hands are cold. Having a little trouble braking, but it's fine. Quick change of plans here. It is absolutely freezing. It does not look like it is getting better. We have decided to mission abort and drive down the mountain and ride some more down there.
Yes.
It will definitely not be as cold. It will probably still be raining.
That's true.
There's usually at least one day in Breck Epic like this, so it's good practice, but there's also really no need for Macky to freeze for 3 hours. He knows he can handle it if he has to. I don't know. What more can I say? It's New Mexico in the summer and it's 45 degrees and raining.
All right, time for the gym workout. This one is 45 minutes, like the one I did before, but explosive with lower total volume. So the earlier one was heavier volume, fewer reps, but heavy. This one is gonna be a little bit higher reps, faster movements. So if you look behind me, you will notice that I am back at Taos Ski Valley, and that was not part of the original plan. Originally, today was going to be a 2.5 hour fun ride, and I was going to do it on a geared bike. But then I made the mistake yesterday when I was texting with Coach Mike of saying that I was tired, but not exhausted. And so instead of the 2.5 hour fun ride today, he decided to give me a 3 hour double Fraser lap on the single speed again, and another gym workout. You know, as much as I complain about it, I think it's actually a good idea because I have yet to do 2 single speed days in a row. It's gonna give me a good idea of what multiple days in a row at Breck are going to feel like.
Made it to the Northside Gate in 9 minutes. Pretty solid. And I'm definitely digging this smaller gear for up here. All right, the mother's definitely still too steep for this gear. It looks like, what's my gradient saying? 15, 17, Yeah, there's Big Daddy. I am definitely not riding Big Daddy. This is one of the few nice, flat-ish, pedalable sections on the way up to Fraser. So I'm just trying to enjoy it, recover the legs a little bit. All right, made it to the top of Fraser. Elevation 12,175. I just dropped about 2,000 feet in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. I'm not going all the way down to the bottom because I don't want to, frankly. I made it to the Red River overlook. There's definitely a storm right there. I saw some lightning. I can't tell if it's moving this way. I sort of think it's moving away, but I'm not sure. And this is generally the time of day where storms roll in. I'm actually really stoked that I have not gotten soaked yet. So I just ate a quick snack. I got another 1,000 feet or so to the summit. Made it to the top. It's a little windy now. You can see there are clouds rolling in from all directions. That's southwest. That's Wheeler over there. Looks pretty stormy. That's more like Red River. It definitely looks stormy over there, and I can hear thunder. Cloudy over there. So I'm going this way, which looks fairly promising for the moment. It looks like we will get rain this afternoon, but it's still rolling in. Yeah, wow, that was a good one. I'm glad I did a second, I mean, I had to do a second lap, but I'm glad I did because I think it helped me get into kind of the zone that I will need to be in for racing Breck Epic. I made it down just in time to beat the rain. I can see it like rolling up the canyon. So that was great. It was, let's see, 20 miles, 3 hours, 4,700 feet of climbing, and yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Well, I didn't get my nap, but I did get lunch. I did get a recovery drink, and it's raining, so that'll keep things nice and cool. And I'm gonna do my gym workout, which will be my last workout of this kind of training camp. And yeah, it's supposed to be fairly low volume, but heavy. Well, there you guys have it. Hopefully that gave you an idea of what my training has looked like for Breck Epic. I feel good. I'm feeling like that was a successful way to prepare. And now I'm gonna find out whether or not I succeeded in preparing. So cross your fingers for me. We will see you guys next week as we share 6 videos from the 6 days of Breck Epic.
I'm super lost so far.
Excellent.
Oh yes.
Wait. This will make it more obvious.
I mean, I'm just excited.
Ah!
Those are Stars and Stripes decals for Macky's national championship winning bike. Niner had these made for him, and huge shout out to Nate at Niner for coming up with the design like overnight.
Yeah.
And they're just really, really cool. I'm very excited to install them, but also terrified because I feel like it's not gonna be that easy. If you've ever put a sticker on a water bottle, they like way higher stakes.
Yeah, I don't feel like the stakes there are real high.
Well, bubbles.
Bubbles.
Nobody likes a bubble.
Gotcha, yeah.
I'm extremely nervous about this.
Yep. Why don't you just put it up there for the moment, and let's just get an idea of where